Is it hard to be fresh if you don't have money, or can you still pull it off?
See, when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce. See, if you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. But you can also get lost in the sauce.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome back for another video. Today we are working back again on the Supercharged single cam photo. Today Jimmy's going to go ahead and get the harness in. As you guys can tell, we already got the engine in the car, supercharger in the car. Pretty much everything is done almost in the engine bay. Over here we did have to do a good bit of beating, as you can tell. I got all that beaded out, and then I went ahead and painted it just so it didn't look so bad. But there's a lot more beating there than I thought. Some people were saying online if I went ahead and got a smaller pulley, I wouldn't have had to worry about it so much, and definitely is true. But I didn't really want to run a whole bunch of this. I just kind of want to have the supercharger on there. Maybe later down the road, if I end up keeping the car, I'll get a smaller pulley, but for now, this will be all good. I was going through the shed, and I was going ahead and looking at all the harnesses, and I was going to have to cut some sensors, put some other ones from other ones, because I took some for other jobs. But I was like, let me just go ahead and check to see what the cheap tucked harnesses are for, or how much they are going for. And this one was $93. So I've already looked all over it, looked through the plugs, everything looks halfway decent. So Jimmy is going to go here in a minute and go ahead and throw that on her. We got another cheap harness like this for Alyssa's car, and we hadn't found any issues with it. We've used it on a couple other builds, so figured we may as well use it on the photo. So Jimmy here in a minute, he's just going to get the slave cylinder on. After he gets that, we'll go ahead and start wiring her up. Sweet, the harness is in. The only things that are not plugged in are obviously going to be in the injectors, because they are not in, and the map sensor. The map sensor, obviously, since this is supercharged, it's not going to be reading any boost over here at all. It's just going to be the natural air that is coming in. So you got to read it after, so where the supercharger is. So what I'll probably do is find another map sensor, and I'll plug the bottom part into here, run a piece of vacuum and run it, and then that'll be the one that I plug in. This one will just be a block off, just to sit there. Eventually maybe I'll get a little block off and cover it so I don't have redundant two map sensors, but for now that'll work. Now I just need to go ahead and find some injectors. I had some aftermarket fuel rails that I wanted to use, but none of them are fitting. So I'm gonna have to go ahead and find a stock fuel rail, put that in for now. But while I'm doing all that, that might take some time. I'm gonna go ahead and bug the guys, see what they're up to. I know Michael's got a Supra over there, I see, and some other cool cars, so let's go bug him real fast. Yo! Is that a Supra?
I don't know, is that?
Is that a BMW or is that a Supra?
I personally think it's a BMW, but...
No, it's a Supra.
Others think...
That's a BMW, but the car is definitely a Supra. What are you doing to it?
Spark plug change. Apparently it keeps fouling out the spark plugs.
Nice.
So I'm about to pull them out, see what they look like, and go from there.
Cool. Alright, well I'll leave you alone. I know you're enjoying your time with your nice old Supra. Whatever. Oh wait, quick, can we give them an update? I know there's not a huge update, but give them a little update real fast on the Transit.
Man, okay, right now we're in the axles made, pretty much simple.
Well, let's go show them, let's go show them.
We're gonna do a sleeve.
Let's go over here and take a look-see. So the engine is in the car, for sure, for sure. Like, not just chilling there, she's in there.
We got I'm working on the axles. I'm waiting on material to get in here. They'll give me custom. Trying to decide what to do with the turbo manifold right now. We got the sidewinder, obviously you can see. There's no space, no room at all. It hits the booster, firewall, you know, it hits it all. We have a top mount over there. That don't fit. Not at all, so may have to go with the ram horn style, which puts the turbo behind the engine.
I don't know, do we got enough room back there?
I don't know, man, it's tough.
There's a little room, but
I
not
haven't really
much.
messed with that. The turbo we got is pretty huge. It's a big frame turbo. So we have to play around with that. If worst comes, you know, the worst, we'll do a custom manifold. If we put it out this way, like if you can tell, the collector right here, the merge collector, just needs to come out this way, just a little bit more, come forward more. I was thinking maybe I'll cut it, bring it out this way, have the fans or something, the turbo set over here somewhere. I don't know.
And this right here, so he got metal, more metal, added it here, welded it,
Yeah.
and then welded this bracket.
So I had to double plate it, put a plate on top, put a plate on the side, and then weld the bracket on it to make it more sturdy for all 300 horsepower we have to make.
Well, you know it's not going to stay at 300. It's going
Owner wants 300, but it's going to go more than that.
to, yeah.
I mean, why not? We got fuel tech on board.
Right?
You know?
It's got everything capable to make a lot more.
Turbo itself will make 800, 900 horsepower.
Type S oil pump on it.
So it should make some money.
So next step is making the axles.
Yeah, just waiting on the material over here.
Cool.
That, and then we'll decide, like I said, we'll decide what to do with this. That's just mock up turbos.
Cool. Well, thank you, sir.
Yep.
Sweet. I went ahead and got the distributor on. I went ahead and ran the injector wires through the plenum part. That way it looks all nice and good. Still haven't found injectors or a throttle or a fuel rail yet. Just got a little busy here at the shop, and now the guys need to use the lift. So I'm gonna go ahead and push the car out. I'm gonna go ahead and call the video there. Thank you guys as always for watching. Go ahead and like and subscribe. We'll see you guys soon. Peace.
Is it hard to be fresh if you don't have money, or can you still pull it off?
See, when I ain't had no money, I still had sauce. See, if you don't got no sauce, then you're lost. But you can also get lost in the sauce.